Okay, Natalia, go ahead.
Hey everyone, I am Natalia and I'm the young adult librarian at the Temple Terrace Public Library. This is a super unique collaboration with the USF School of Information, and I just got a couple of rules for everybody. Please be respectful and courteous to one another. Every feeling you have is valid. Just know that we're here for you. Participate however you feel comfortable. Please mute your microphone when you're not speaking. If you prefer, you're welcome to use the chat box to talk to us. And if you feel comfortable, or if you don't feel comfortable, you're welcome to leave your video off during the yoga part of the session. I had to rewrite that because it usually says something different. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And I'll send it over to Kiara.
Hi, everyone. I'm a social worker with these wonderful librarians with today's instructional session, the yoga session. I'm super excited. Going to be doing nice stretches with you all. And also I'm here. I'm going to be in the background doing yoga, but you can email us at storystrong@usf.edu. If you need any advice, need any help or resources, you can reach out to us and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And now let's get back into the session. Natalia?
Yes, so last week we discussed some really great graphic novels such as My Hero Academia Volume 1, The Prince and the Dressmaker, and Bad Island. In each novel, we found the characters dealing with multiple forms of stress and challenges occurring in their daily lives. During quarantine, many people experienced higher than normal stress due to their lives drastically changing in such a short period of time. Quarantine is not only time that we can feel stress though. Stress can occur in everyday life, and finding a way to alleviate it is important for our mental and physical health. Yes, so agree with so much. Practicing yoga techniques is one way to alleviate stress. Today, we're going to be doing something different than we normally do. We're going to be performing a yoga routine and learn some yoga techniques that we can practice on our own, especially during those stressful times when we just need a moment to ourselves. So the following video we have was created for our book club by our special guest, Mary Garabrandt, hopefully close, from the YMCA Tampa. If you have any of the following yoga items, please go ahead and gather them now. But if you don't have them, don't worry. I don't have them either. If you want to substitute a yoga block, you can use a small stool or a large book. Sometimes I've used those and they kind of work. But if you have a yoga mat and a yoga block or both, either or, go ahead and grab them. And just so some of the poses we'll be doing today are sun salutations, tree poses, warrior/triangle flow, dynamic stretching floor flow, also known as downward dog, mermaid, pigeon, fire log. I think probably I know a little bit about yoga, not that much. And then Shavasana. I hope that is correct. All right. And if we don't have any questions, let's get started. Let's hit that video.
Okay, doing it. You're pretty close. Pigeon hurts, child pose is the best. Let me see, doing that.
Yoga. And we're gonna listen to some pop music. All right, so from here, we're just gonna start to just sway side to side, nice and easy, loosening up the spine. A couple more times. Come center. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. And exhale, come down into prayer. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, open. Again, repeat. Inhale. Good. Exhale, come down into prayer. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, open. Let's do it again. We're going to add on. Inhale. Exhale, come down into prayer. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, fall forward. Go as far as you're comfortable. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, flat back. Sweep the palms up. And exhale, come down into prayer. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, flat back, sweep the palms up. Good, again, come back into prayer. So next time we're gonna add on. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, flat back now. Slide bending your knees as you come up. Sweep the palms up. From here, relax the shoulders, and then we're going to sit back as if we're sitting into a chair. Inhale, looking up. Bring the arms overhead. Open the chest. Tilt the head back. And then slowly come center. Again, we're going to repeat. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, pass forward. Sorry about that. Inhale, flex in the knees, sweep the palms up, coming up into chair. Again, inhale, we're gonna open the front of your body. Exhale, come back center. Let's repeat again. Inhale. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, slide in the knees, sweep the palms up, chair. Good, inhale, coming up. I think we're getting the hang of it, right? Come into prayer. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, slide in the knees, sweep the palms up. Good, come in a chair. Inhale, open the front of the body. Good. Exhale, come into prayer. Let's go back to swaying side to side. Now I'm going to move my iPad back just a little bit, hopefully. And get a little bit more of the room. I don't know if that makes much of a difference, but I might end up cutting my head off. That's okay. So side to side. Now let me move the microphone over here. Once you adjust one thing, you're going to move everything. There we go. Okay. So from here, we're going to start with your balance. So let's start off with a tree pose. We're going to go ahead and get one foot grounded, side the leg up, and then place the leg where you're comfortable. Then bring your hands close to your heart. Then try to pull your navel into your spine. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Now, you can see I'm teetering a little bit, so that's okay. We're going to release the shoulders. Now, let's take the hands in line with the shoulders. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge. So really focus on pulling that navel into your spine. We're going to tilt to one side. It does help to find a little spot on the floor, maybe a line that won't move. Slowly come back center. Bring the hands into prayer. Then extend up. At the same time, I want you to bring that leg out in front. Good. Open the palms. Begin to sweep the leg behind you. Good. And now we can come forward for warrior three. Good. Slowly lift up and place the leg behind you. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, we can fall forward. So again, if you can't touch the floor, let the hands rest on the shin or above your knee. When we can walk the hands to one side. Then slowly come center. Yeah, again, let's go to the other side. And slowly center. Good, hold here for 2 more breaths. And one more time. Good. Inhale, flat back, sweeping the palms up. Release the shoulders, and now exhale, we're going to grab the wrist and tilt to the side. You don't have to, you can keep it open if you like. Inhale, come center. And let's exhale. So remember, in yoga, you can use anything as a prop. You can use a block, you can use a wall, you can use a chair. Inhale, come center. Exhale, down into prayer, and uncross your legs. So that's one side. Let's go to the other. So we're going to start to slide that leg up, placing it where you're comfortable. So coming center, bring the hands close to your heart. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Open the palms, relax the shoulders. Now let's bring the hands in line with the shoulders. And exhale, pulling that navel into your spine. Begin to tilt to the side. Slowly come center. Back into prayer. Extend the leg in front as we bring the arms up. Again, open. Start to slide that leg around you. And if you're comfortable, coming forward. Inhale, lifting up. We're going to bring the leg behind you. And then as you exhale, fall forward, hinge from the hips. Walk your hands to one side. Again, come center. Let's go to the other side. Again, center. Inhale, flat back. Take your time, sweep the palms up. Release the shoulders and exhale, tilt to the side. Inhale, come center. And let's exhale, other side. Inhale, come center. Exhale, down into prayer and cross your legs. Okay, so we're going to return to the front of the mat, but because of the space I have here, I'm actually going to be referring to your back and front foot. But right now we would come to the front. This is the front, so it pretty much cuts off my feet and my head. So that's all right. Inhale, exhale, you're going to fall forward. Go ahead and step one leg back. I'm not going to tell you which one because it's up to you. Yeah, we're going to sweep the palms up. Good, sink into your hips. And we're going to turn to the side. So I'm going to take it from here. Stay there. So from here, we're going to turn the feet forward. Let me see if I can slide back just a little bit more. I really want you to see the feet. That's important. So we're going to come into a plie. All right, so this is going to be my back foot. All right, so from here, I'm going to lift my back heel up. I'm going to lean into that side. Come back center, place the heel down, and lift up. Let's bring the arms in front this time. So in front, lower down, front heel, lean, center, heel down, back up. Again, down, back heel, lean, center, and back up. Lower down, heel, side. All right, so from here, we're going to add a rotation. So let's lower down. Back heel's going to lift. You're going to turn to the front, hold here, so you're pretty much in a lunge. Come center and release down. Go in the other direction, so palms up, heel up, turn, look behind you. Okay, coming center, lower the arms, and lift back up. So let's focus on that front foot. Let's turn the right foot towards the side and the front foot towards the front. That makes sense, right? We're going to bend the knee. Good. So from here, place the forearm on the leg. Let's extend the arm overhead. Now, turn the palm in towards the ear. You'll see that you get a little bit more stretch. Good. Inhale, holding here. Exhale. On your next inhalation, I want you to place the hand behind you. Begin to lift up. I'm going to bring the arm overhead. Turn the palm up towards the ceiling. Open the front of your body. We're still keeping that front knee bent. You're still breathing. And pull the navel of the spine. Inhale to lift up. Hold here. Begin to straighten up the front leg. On your next exhalation, we're going to start to lower down. Now notice if you can place the hand right in front of the leg, if you like. You can place the hand on the shin. Just make sure you're not here. So yes, yes, floor good, but no, not on the knee. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open the front of your body. You can turn the gaze up towards that palm if you like. You can even reach behind your back. Now, if you do this, I recommend you go ahead and look down towards the ground. Begin to bring the arm back over in line with the shoulder. You're going to bend the front knee, pull the navel and the spine, inhale, lifting up, reverse warrior. Inhale, lifting up, holding here. Start to twist. So I'm going to turn, come back to the center, stay there. So we're here. Good. So we're here. As we're going to exhale again. Inhale. On your next exhalation, start to turn. We're going to place the hand on the floor. Make sure the fingers are spread apart. Then extend the arm overhead behind you and see if you can straighten out the front leg. Then exhale and release that arm down. And so you should be looking towards that front leg. We're going to walk your back leg in and step in center. And if you like to, you're going to reach for the elbows. I'm going to back up so you can see me just in case. So you're holding here and release. I like to reach for my elbows. Some people rather just place their hands on the floor. That's up to you. It's all good as long as you don't have any tension in your neck. So if you need to bend your knees, you can. Let's just hold here for a couple more breaths. We're going to bend the knees and place the hands on the floor. And so from here, I'm going to slide forward just a little bit because I need to step back. So I'm going to step back with that opposite leg. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Looks like I should have probably taught without the mat. And exhale again, turn to the side. Hold there. Good, so let's go ahead and bring both feet center and bring the arms in front. So we're setting up. So this should be to the side. Lower down, lift the back heel, lean to the side, come center, lift back up. Again, so the front heel is going to lift to the side, center, and back up. Do you guys remember this? We just did it. So heel up, lean, center. One more time. Heel up, to the side, center. All right, so this time again, come down, heel up. So back heel is up. We're going to turn towards the front. Come back center. Place the heel down and lift back up. Let's go to the other side. Sit down, heel up, and turn. At center. All right, let's go ahead and move along. We're going to start turning that front leg towards the front. Back leg slightly to the side. Bend the knee. Hands in line with the shoulder. Release the forearm down to the leg. And again, we're going to extend the arm in, the palm in towards the ear, lean through the spine. So you're going to find that one side is usually a little easier than the other. We're a little bit more flexible on one side. Not always, but for the most part. On your next inhalation, pull that navel into the spine. Inhale, lifting up, bring the arm overhead. Open the front of your body. Slowly come center. Let's begin to straighten out the leg. Exhale, lowering down in triangle pose. Try to keep the arms aligned and chest open. And turn the gaze up towards the palm. And if you choose to reach behind you, let's go ahead and start to turn the gaze down toward your foot. Bring the arm back in line with the shoulder. Bend the front knee. Pull the navel in the spine, inhale, lifting up, reverse warrior. And stay there. Inhale, lift center. Let's exhale, turn to the front. Again, inhale, come to the side. We're just preparing the back, and as you exhale, you're going to start to turn. Place the hand on the floor, make sure the fingers are spread apart. You're going to bring the opposite arm overhead. Option to straighten out that front leg. Now, some of you may be able to advance and come across. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. On your next exhalation, releasing the arm down. Walk your back leg in. And let's step in center. And again, reach for the elbows. Place the hands on the floor and we're gonna step back into your downward dog. I'm gonna get my mat here. So we're gonna go ahead and bring your feet about 50 cents apart. And stay there. I'll be right back. Now, since we're here, we'll go ahead and do three-legged dog. We're going to lift one leg up. Let's open to the side. So you're going to bend the knee to start, and then just let that leg kind of fall behind you. You're going to notice that the opposite heel gets a little closer to the ground. With a deeper stretch in that calf. Let's go ahead and bring that leg back in. Place it back on the floor, and we'll switch the other side. Again, step and center. Coming back, let's come up onto your toes. Lower back down to the heels. Again, inhale. Exhale, we'll do 2 more times. Good, and 1 more time. So this time we're going to come up onto your toes and lower, come slightly forward and lower down to the knees. All right, so we're going to walk your hands back. We're going to stay here very long. We're going to go ahead and switch off to the side. This is called a mermaid. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. And as you exhale, we're going to turn and look behind you. Good, hold here. I'm going to move forward just a little bit. And coming center, let's take this top leg. And we're going to place it on the floor. And our weight is shifted a little bit. So let's reach for the toe and see if you can extend the leg up in front. If you can't grab the toe, you can grab at the calf or the hamstring. Now, just as a counterbalance, we can place the hand out to the side. You don't have to, but you can. Okay, so we're going to start to let go of the foot, but keep the leg slightly lifted. All right, start to bring the leg behind you. Let's slide a little bit more on my mat because I'm about to put some pressure on my knee. And keep in mind, if something doesn't feel right, please don't force yourself to do it. You don't have to. Listen to your body, okay? So from here, we're going to come up on, see how I'm on my knee, and lower back down. These are hardwood floors. So just 2 more times, and lift up. And then 1 more time, so it makes me really appreciate my mat. Good job. All right, so let's take this leg and slide a little bit more behind you. We're going to twist, and if you want to, you can walk and bring your hands or elbows down to the floor. Little hip flexor stretch, nice little spine stretch. Walk your hands up. Now we're going to focus on this leg and start to bring it up, hovering right above the floor in front. So we can come into fire log or you can come into easy pose. Either one is fine. And walk your hands forward. Let's start to walk your hands up and bring the legs in front. So bring both right in front. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lengthen the spine. So focus on keeping the back as straight as possible. And really think about focusing on, I keep saying focusing. Bring your chest down towards your legs. Begin to walk your hands up. Let's go to the other side. Good. And let's come back into mermaid. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, turn, look behind you. Let's slowly come center. We're going to bring that leg and reach for the toe. If you don't want to reach the toe, I like grabbing the outside of the foot. I got a good grip then. slowly release that leg and hovering right above the mat. So that's the core activation. Bring the leg to the side. And we're going to place the knee right behind the foot. And to move me, and I move the whole mat. So from here, again, we're going to inhale, lift up. And exhale, release down. 3 more times. Good, and 2 more. And 1 more time. Just go ahead and come down. We're going to slide this leg back a little bit more. And again, if it's uncomfortable, don't do it. Walk your hands turning to the side, and now we're going to come down. You need to walk your hands up. And elbows start to straighten out this leg. Lifting up and swivel on around. Place the leg on top or back into your easy pose. You need to walk your hands forward. Then holding here. So you adjust something real quick. Slide back just a tad bit. These kids are probably, oh, I held it long enough. Walk your hands up. All right, we're going to take the legs out wide because I see I have a little bit more time, which I tried to do this video once before, and apparently I'm a little longer than I anticipated. But this time we have more time. Good. All right, so here's the thing. We want the seated bones square, so we're not tilted back. But if you find this is as good as it's going to get, you may want to place a block underneath, or I like to fold my mat in half, or you can even sit on a book. All right, toes up towards the ceiling. Don't cheat yourself. No, no, no. Toes up. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale will fall to one side. So again, we're trying to bring the chest down towards that leg, and you might find there's a stretch in the hamstring, but you're probably going to feel it more in the lower back and hip region. Placing the hands on the floor, you're going to walk yourself up, and that's again to protect that lower back. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, let's go to the other side. Again, walk the hands up. I'm feeling a little tight myself today. So we're going to exhale, come forward. Yes, everybody loves this one, right? And again, just focus on keeping the back straight. So we're not worried about touching the floor. We really want to focus on chest to floor, not head to floor. Walking the hands up. Just bring the arm on the inside. Inhale. Again, remember what we did earlier with the palm close to the ear? So if you think about closing your ears, covering your ears, bring that palm in closer. So it's in towards the ear. And now we can lengthen through, again, the side of your body. So we're going to start to turn down towards your leg and release the chest down. So we're just going back where we came from. Place the hands on the floor. Walk yourself up. Okay, other side. Palm in. I actually like this song. Yeah, turning down towards your leg. Place the hands on the floor and walk yourself up. Good. Inhale. Exhale, come forward. So we Walk your hands up. Ah, that's all good. Bring the legs together. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, we're gonna come forward. Again, chest down towards the leg. Walk your hands up. You're gonna slide forward, let the knees fall open. Inhale up the chest, exhale coming forward. Inhale, lifting up. And one more time, exhale, come forward. Inhale, lift up. All right, we're gonna stack one leg in front of the other. And I don't really care which side, just slide back again. And inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, let's turn to one side. And relax the shoulders, lift the chest. Slowly come center. Inhale, lift up. Again, exhale, turn side. Slowly come center. Let's bring the arm overhead. Again, palm in towards the ear. Inhale, lifting up. And out the other side. Inhale, lifting up. And now we're going to sweep the palms up. Inhale, exhale, come down into prayer, close to your heart. And namaste. Thank you for participating in this video. I hope you have a great summer. And hopefully one day our paths will cross. All right. And that is it for today.
Okay, Natalia,
I am here.
you sore? I'm sore.
I have to turn my sound back up. Okay. That was definitely an intense video. I can totally say that the tree pose is not my favorite one. I have no balance. I don't have the zen enough for that. Yeah, I hope everybody back at home or wherever you're watching this enjoyed the video, and maybe you can take some of it with you whenever you're feeling stressed or just like you think you're losing your mind. It's a good way to recenter yourself. And I like it because you have to focus on what you're doing. Like I have to focus on my breathing because then I can't think about all the crazy thoughts going on in my head.
Sorry, everyone. I dropped out. My internet was acting up.
Oh, no, you're
I'm
fine.
back. That was a really good session while I was able to do it with you guys. So. And as always, if you guys need anything, storystrong@usf.edu, you know where to reach us. As per usual, resources, advice, anything. You can tell me about your pets. We love cats over here. So anytime, guys.
Absolutely. So let's get into what we're probably going to be doing next week. Actually, not probably. What we are doing next week is we have another book discussion coming up next week, and we're going to be reading Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, one of my favorite books. It's so cute, and I love it so much. Then we've also got Crush by Svetlana Shah. This is the second time I've tried this. Shmakova. I think that's what I came up with last time. And then Mooncakes by Suzanne Walker and Wendy X. And that's going to be at 5 p.m. So starting next month, and in September, we are going to go from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. every week without fail, hopefully. Kiara, do you have any other ways to de-stress? I love all the ways to de-stress.
Right. I usually take a nap. I love taking naps.
That's good.
Like,
Naps are
if
always
it's too much, I'm like, okay, let's just like nap it out really quick. If you don't have time for that, if you have like stress balls, I'm very like fidgety. So things like that are pretty good. Or I don't know, if you like to journal, some people like to write or draw, just like go into what you normally like to do is my advice for de-stressing, because then you can stop stressing about whatever it was stressing you out.
What about if I go in to do something? Now this happened the other day for me. I went into my typical, like, I want to draw. I haven't drawn in a while. Finally got my iPad Pro Air, and I was like, yes, digital art. And I went to do that. And then I got stressed out doing it. Do you have any advice for that?
Oh yeah.
Hopefully I'm not losing my mind.
Yeah. I used to do that all the time. I'm like, oh, let me just like, you feel like you're procrastinating, try to do what you're like de-stressing about. It's usually trying to get out of your head. So I think maybe like if you just like set a set time, like a schedule of like, okay, I'll just do this for 10 minutes or however long you have enough time for, and set a timer, that might help. So that way you're not like wasting time per se.
That's true.
And then you kind of just like afford yourself. One of my professors would be like, oh, I'll put it in my schedule, like in her calendar, like set a date and a time to do her gardening, walk her dogs. And that was just that set time, nothing else, no distractions. That's a good way to like make it not feel like you're not supposed to do it.
Yeah, I like that. I might try that. Then I got to make sure it doesn't feel like I'm having a chore.
Right. True that.
Oh, I see a hand raised from the Story Strong Book Club.
Hey, I have some information on how this was paid for.
Yeah? How did we pay for it?
Oh, well, this project was funded under the provisions of the Library Services and Technology Act from the Institute of Museum and Library Services. Florida's LSTA program is administered by the Department of State's Division of Library and Information Services. And I hear they like yoga.